Alright, before the video starts, I actually just want to say something real quick. Today's topic video is going to be why is apologizing so difficult. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys do, which you guys haven't watched yet, but just be sure to leave a comment thinking why or saying why you guys believe that apologizing is difficult. Just go ahead, do that now that the video is about to start, and yeah, so see you guys in the intro. How's it going, Quedex here? Today we're doing the Mega Pocket Edition WSG video, and here we are on SG Highway. It's one of the first maps that happens when the server restarts. It restarted like a second ago, right when I started recording, but that's okay. So here we are, we're just waiting 30 seconds. I don't know why I started it this early, but I'm surrounded by people with equipment, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that much of an issue. We're just going to go ahead and start the topic now. So, why do you guys think that apologizing is difficult? You know, there are people that just care too much about their pride, or just people that just won't apologize. And usually that's because when you apologize, you kind of deem yourself as someone who's weak, because you're losing dominance when you walk up to someone and say, hey, I messed up, do you accept or decline this apology? Which is normal, because that's what apologies are. You're supposed to wait for the approval or disapproval of the other person's, their choice, if they're gonna forgive you or not. So, technically, it's okay to be inferior at this moment. So, with that being said, there shouldn't really be a reason to fear apologizing, because everyone does it. So let's just say let's just say you said something sarcastically, or you didn't necessarily mean something, or it was a joke, it was literally just a joke, and they took it seriously, and they felt so offended. Now, at this point, you have a choice. This is when you have the dominance. Why? Because you could easily, with word twisting, I'm going to give you a little hint of like what I mean. You can easily get yourself out of that situation by simply changing up the way you word your sentences. So let's just say you said, oh, nice shirt, kind of chuckling, not really meaning to be rude, but they took it that way. Whenever someone, feels offended by something like that, is it really your fault, or is it their fault for taking it that way? Now, as a human, you would feel sympathy, or empathy, however you guys want to call it. You feel bad for the person, and if you have a heart, you'll be like, yo, I'm sorry. But, logically, it's not entirely your fault. Now, I know that sounds horrible, because the person, their perception, their point of view of the situation was taking it as offense, which is normal because that's how humans work. So, if you say something and a person takes it the wrong way, don't apologize because of what you did. Apologize because of the way they accepted it. So I know it sounds dumb, like, Alex, am I going to apologize for something I didn't do? Yeah, and that's just what you should be doing. And the reason why I am just going to be like straight up with you guys, like why you guys should do that, because usually it's not necessarily, it's no one's fault in that situation. But if you're going to be the dominant one, which I'm going to give you the hint now, if you want to be the dominant one, if pride and, being the big guy matters to you, then just apologize. Oh shit. Just apologize by saying, you know what, I'm sorry that you took it that way, kind of, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna die here, guys. I'm gonna die here. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, hit the like button below. No, I'm kidding, I'm gonna try to run away from this guy. So, when you apologize, just say, I'm not sorry, I'm not apologizing because of what I did. I'm apologizing because of the way that you reacted to it. Now, that not only will it let them know that it wasn't entirely your fault, but they will most likely, okay, let me eat real quick. It will most likely kind of reflect on the way they reacted, and it'll make them a better person as long as it makes you a better person as well. So technically it's a win-win situation, because you learned from it and you realize that you shouldn't be kind of, being sarcastic, or you should be a little more clear and explain yourself a little more. But let me just turn some graphics down real quick. It should be a little better. I don't really see much of a difference. But so what was I saying? Just, it's kind of beneficial for the both of you, because when you apologize that way, say I'm sorry, not because of what I did, but because you took it that way, it makes them feel kind of like they're the weak one. Okay, it makes them kind of feel like they're the weak one, because they're the ones that are reflecting on themselves, saying, how they reacted instead of how you reacted or said anything. And that's good. Why? Because they have time to reflect on themselves, and then it kind of helps them get in touch with their own emotions, which I know it doesn't really sound that good, you know, walking up to someone and saying, hey, you know, I'm not sorry at all, but I'm sorry that you reacted that way. Which isn't really the point, though. It's the point is that they're supposed to kind of realize what they did or how they reacted, and then they'll learn from it, which is the point. So yeah, if you're gonna apologize for something you didn't really do, word it right. And I'm not saying you haven't. I'm just saying it's an easier way to keep your little pride. You know, keep that up. Although sometimes pride isn't really good, because sometimes people kind of prioritize their pride too much, and they're just like, well, you know, they just kind of don't really notice that they're doing it, and I don't know what I'm trying to say here. They just prioritize it too much, and it's normal. I mean, everyone wants to seem cool, but you know, seeming cool and then being seen as an asshole isn't necessarily a good ratio. So, you guys learned a little bit about today, in today's topic. Just tell me what you learned. I don't know if your perspective changed. Like in the other video with the happiness one, no one really said, oh, this kind of changed the way I look at things. Which is alright, because not everyone kind of thinks the way that I kind of presented everyone to think of. But, I don't know, it's really cool knowing that you guys are interested in this kind of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. Today's video is just about apologizing, honestly. Because, like, it's obviously on my mind, but I'm not going to bring it up because there's no point. But, so yeah, it's just something that everyone should know. That if it's not entirely your fault, or if it's not your fault at all, it's just them, then apologize, but because of what they did, kind of. It sounds horrible, I know, but it's the proper way to apologize when it's not entirely your fault. Why? Because if it's not your fault, why would you apologize? You know, when you apologize, like I said, you're kind of being the inferior. You're being the one that's kind of like, you know, down, and you're kind of like, hey, I fucked up, like, do you accept my apology? So you're waiting on them for acceptance, which obviously makes you the inferior, because you're kind of like I like how just creeping up on this guy and talking. It's like the National Geographic, you know, when they're kind of like, here in the outback we have a white Steve. He's looking very poorly stacked. He has a leather tunic. So yeah, anyways, that's all for today. The rest is just gonna be like a simple video. I don't know if I should cut this part off, or if I should just go to like deathmatch, but we have 2 minutes, so who really cares? Or 1 minute. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and try to snoop up. I don't know why my D-pad does that. It just kind of stops. And so yeah, the reason why fuck it. The reason why I'm so like why this really matters to me, like saying like why apologizing is difficult, like why does that matter? It's because I've actually been in some situations where I have to apologize for things that I didn't necessarily do, and that sucks because, you know, it's not necessarily my fault. And I don't know, because literally you can be tweeting, or you can say something as a joke, and everyone can think you're the world's biggest asshole, and then everyone will hate you. But honestly, it shouldn't really matter about what other people think about you. Like, I know social, what does they call it, prestige. Social prestige is a very important thing to most people. You know, what people think about you, like the level you are kind of in life in general. So if you don't really prioritize that, then you're good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm probably gonna die here now that I'm in freaking deathmatch with someone with a diamond sword. Alright, we gotta kill this guy. Oh shit. Okay, I killed that guy. Okay, this guy still has some pretty badass stuff. He's gonna die though. Right. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, hit the like button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one later, nerds. Shit. Okay, just kind of gangbang. Fuck! Really? They both killed each other. Yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys learned something, leave a comment down below what you learned. And now I'm just humping the floor now. Amazing. But, yeah. If you guys learned something, if you guys kind of changed the perspective of the way you guys look at life or things in general, then go ahead and tell me down below, or like what you guys thought. Apologizing, why you guys thought people fear it. If you guys don't fear apologizing, then congrats, because you're one step ahead of being the big guy. that's not really too important, but it is to some people. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, hit that like button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one later.